I awaken to a darkness I have seldom known. The beating of my twin hearts tells me I am alive. Pain holds me in deep embrace, reinforcing the point. My hands are manacled to metal, cold, unyielding. As I try to move, the room moves with me, shifting roughly like a stormbird's yoke in the hands of a novice. My hearing acute, missing nothing, can detect no water, no roar of engines, and I deduce that I am in neither air transport nor seaborne vessel. The floor is corrugated, perhaps some kind of storage device, smelling of heat, blood, and rotting meat, in stark contrast to the cool touch of the restraints at my hands. I am not naked, but my armor has been stripped from me. I do not know my name, but I know I am a son of the lion, and for now, this must suffice. My mind is affected, as if from the ingestion of some foreign substance. This in itself is of concern, while there are few drugs or poisons that can affect an Astarte's mind so profoundly. A physiological gift from the hand of the Emperor himself, I know of none that can do so as selectively. I know my legion, my company. I remember fighting beside my brothers only days ago. I can remember how to clean my bolter, and the name of my sword, Truth of Battle. Yet my own name escapes me, and I would not recognize my face were it reflected in a mirror placed before me. Our last engagement is fresh in my mind. On board ship, locked in a struggle to the death with the 8th Legion. Nostrum dogs. We have sought them so long, one would think them wiped from the galaxy. When we met above the planet, the rage of my brothers, myself, and of our damned cousins was as bright as any sun. And yet, the name of the planet, that of my ship, these things are as lost to me as my own name, my face. With time, my eyes are adjusting to the darkness, and for the briefest instant I wish myself blind. The room is a small one. It has been bathed in the blood of many, judging by the quantity of crimson adorning walls and floor. I do not have to see armor to know that my brothers have suffered here before me, that we were brought to this place together. I do not know this place. I can remember nothing of my arrival here, and yet there is familiarity to it, somewhere within me. Perhaps shades of the fallen are crying out to me even now. Rejecting such superstition, I shift again, and again the room moves with me. Again, no water, no engines. How can this be? There is but a single logical conclusion, and, as it occurs, the sound of gears shatters the silence like a bolt around, fired in the Emperor's name. My stomach tightens, and I know where I am. The metal container that has become my prison begins to descend. In my mind, I see the homeworld as my descent gathers pace. Its savage beauty gives me a measure of peace. My consciousness fragile. For the briefest moment I see the Primarch, the lion himself, standing before me. He shakes his head, though whether from disappointment or regret, sadness or pity, I cannot say. The son of Caliban, sworn to live or die at the behest of the Emperor of mankind, and that of his son in turn. I take strength from the sight. Yes, there is apprehension within me, but I shall give no safe harbour to fear. I will face what is to come with hearts of adamantium. The descent becomes faster still, almost as if I am falling free. Yet, at the howl of gears, I doubt the point. No. Whomever, whatever I will meet at my journey's end will decide my fate, not pressure of chance upon a falling box. If my end should await me, let it come. I will not take its hand without a fight. If it be pain, I will endure it. I swear this as oath of moment. I will remain an Astartes of the First Legion, loyal even unto death. A shuddering, crushing impact beneath me halts the progress of the falling chamber. My mind briefly races. Will I ever leave this box? Will I ever know light again? Will I regain what I have lost? These questions are soon dismissed. I must be mindful only of my duty. A loud scraping sound heralds the opening of doors. Yet, instead of light flooding my cell, there is only deeper darkness, and the last voice I may ever hear. Jeharus! A voice intones. Confusion. Then, my name. I have no doubt. The voice is thick with mocking, fake sadness, insincerity. The accent, Nostraman. I am a prisoner here, trapped at the hands of the sons of the Night Haunter. Death would be welcome, yet it will come but slowly, and with pain befitting my failure. My head hangs, and I close my eyes. Welcome, cousin, the voice continues. Your journey was comfortable, I trust. Mocking laughter follows these words, the laughter of more than one. I say nothing. Words are of no consequence here. Do not try to move. You have been incapacitated by a rare substance, a gift from our new allies. It will cause weakness, confusion, perhaps even some short-term memory loss. But you have my word. It will not kill you. Oh, come now, cousin. Do not look upon me with such disdain. I thought we may discuss your new purpose. You will not be turned to our cause. I know this without asking, so you may save your protestations. You are here for another purpose entirely. A crunching of ceramite boots on loose stone, nearing my prison. You are here to help us create. You are but a shade in a palette of suffering, one that will end with your death. Eventually. There is more mocking laughter at this. Nostraman bastard, I shout. You poison me. Then you hide your treacherous form in darkness? Show yourself, that I may curse your visage with my dying breath. Light. So much light. More mocking laughter, as my tortured, squinting eyes adjust, and I see 3 of my damned cousins, none of which I recognize. I spit at the sight. You are weak, cousin, comes the response. Perhaps food would be welcome. On the homeworld, it is not unusual to feed on those weaker than oneself when one is desperate. A human girl child is brought forward and shoved, shaking with fear, into my cell. My bindings released, presumably by some mechanism controlled by my captors. She should last you about 10 hours, perhaps 12. She is healthy. More laughter. You would have me slaughter and eat this child like cattle. I will not, I respond, a mask of calm demeanor hiding my rage. Oh, then your fate will be hers, and you will die hungry. Come now, her meat will be quite soft, succulent even. It may surprise you. But no, to matters of importance, cousin. The voice mocks. Did you know that in some cultures, many centuries ago, when a building was erected, it was not unusual to bury human beings in its foundations. Often they were killed first, as a sacrifice to some deity or other. We have merely modified this practice for our own needs. The Severmite boots come closer, the tone of each footfall changing as rock becomes metal. Our Primarch is building a fortification on this world. You will be part of it. Your soul, a gift to different gods. You are not the first of your sorry legion to be brought here, but, as you will be the last, we no longer need this contraption, so we will not kill you, merely leave you to die inside of it. The boots come to a stop in front of me. Ah, yes. You wish to see my face? Behold! An arm reaches out, hauling me from the ground, my legs too weak to stand. I see a face scarred, eyes as black as the soul behind them. It is not a face I recognize. You have seen it. Curse me well, cousin, the voice says, letting me fall to the ground once more, yet more mocking laughter filling the air. The boots move away to the door of my tomb. The light is all but extinguished, and I am thankful. I hear the shallow, trembling breathing of my companion. The sound of boots ceases. Your Emperor! Your Primarch! The voice is louder now. Angry, bitter, seething with hate. They will know nothing of your fate, Jeharus. For all you have given, your failure has led you here. And where were they, or your brothers, to prevent it? They will not save you, nor will they care. Your soul will travel the warp for eternities, your body rotting inside a world that has seen suffering and death enough, that it no longer hungers for the light of stars. None will mourn you, and your cause has been in vain. A gauntleted fist slams against metal. The door slowly closing. I laugh gently, and the closing halts. I may be dead, cousin, I say, but you will have to live. For now. My soul will one day find yours in the warp, and we will suffer together. Tell me, do you await the day as I do? There is a pause. No further words come, and the door slams. The darkness of my tomb complete once more. I breathe in the stink of the room, contemplating the hell that awaits me. I envisage the end of this wretched war, the light of the Aquila shining on myriad worlds. It is beautiful. My lord? It is the girl. She is dressed in rags, and can be no more than 9 standard years old. She sits down near me, though I cannot see her clearly. I sense her closeness. Come, my child, I say, and stretch a hand into the darkness. We will wait together. Her hand takes my own, a delicate pearl smaller than my palm. This hand will never lift a weapon in service of the Empire. I pity her almost to tears for this, and as one we sit, silent save for breathing, waiting together for the death that will claim us both.